Aquarius, can you feel it? That strange pressure in your chest? That sense that something is shifting around you, but you can't quite explain it? That's not your imagination, it's your intuition. Because from June 6th to June 9th, something rare is happening. A karmic test is being activated, and you, yes you, are the center of it. This isn't just another energy shift. This is the mirror portal, a powerful window that only opens once every 8 years. A time when the universe pulls back the curtain and asks, are you truly ready to evolve, or will you stay stuck in the old timeline? Aquarius, your soul is under review. Everything you've been avoiding is coming up now. Every pattern you thought you healed will be tested again. And the cost of failure, delayed blessings, missed alignments, and the weight of repeating a cycle until 2033. But the reward, freedom, acceleration, a life upgrade that puts you back on your divine timeline. So, if you've been feeling watched when you're alone, triggered by random emotional waves, restless, unable to sleep between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., or like your past is trying to whisper back into your present, then hear this loud and clear. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You are being spiritually watched. This is your moment, your final karmic exam. And what you do between June 6th and June 9th will decide your spiritual direction for years to come. So take a deep breath, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the 3 powerful spiritual attacks that are coming for your soul, and how to face each one. Don't skip a second. Your future is watching you, and this is your wake-up call. Between June 6th and June 9th, a portal opens. But not just any portal. This is what mystics call the mirror portal, a rare karmic gateway that only opens once every 8 years. And for you, Aquarius, this isn't a collective event. It's personal. This is a soul checkpoint. A moment where the universe stops everything and asks, are you evolving? Or are you still tied to cycles that were never yours to begin with? Over the next few days, things may feel heavy, not because you're failing, but because the past is coming back to be released once and for all. You may feel memories resurfacing. You may face people or situations you thought you'd outgrown. You may hear old voices in your head, casting doubt, judgment, fear. Aquarius, this is not punishment. This is your soul's final karmic detox before a new cycle begins. Why now? Because you've done the inner work. You've been awakening, peeling back layers of illusion, breaking emotional chains. But there's still one final layer to confront. The truth about the energies you've carried that were never yours. These could be childhood wounds that were projected onto you, ancestral patterns that were passed down through blood, past life contracts where you played the role of caretaker, fixer, or silent sufferer. And now, all of that is being exposed, not to trap you, but to free you. The question is, will you finally break the cycle? Or will you repeat the pain until 2033? Because yes, that's the timeline we're talking about. If you avoid the test, ignore the signs, and let the old patterns win, the next major karmic window for Aquarius won't open again until 2033. But if you face it now, you step into a future that's clean, aligned, and powered by your true soul path. This is your moment. This is your timeline shift. Aquarius, this is where it begins. The first spiritual attack is quiet. It's subtle. It doesn't announce itself with thunder or lightning. It slips into your life like a whisper in the dark. You may feel a sudden argument that comes out of nowhere, someone close to you pushing your buttons, a surge of emotion, anger, sadness, frustration. that doesn't even feel like yours. These aren't random moments. These are energetic doubles, echoes of your old self being triggered. Why? Because your old vibration wants back in. The part of you that used to yell, "Shut down, run away," or "people please," it's being tested. The universe is asking, will you choose differently this time? Or will you fall into the same loop again? And here's the twist. It's not just people triggering you, it's energy. People around you may unknowingly become mirrors. They're reflecting your unresolved energy, not to hurt you, but to help you see yourself. Aquarius. This week, you may notice patterns like old wounds being reopened, friends or family suddenly behaving erratically, emotional overreactions to tiny things. And if you snap, if you say something cruel or spiral into a breakdown, that karmic loop stays sealed. Your evolution hits pause. Your blessings get delayed. But if you pause, if you breathe, stay present, and respond with awareness, you break the pattern. You prove to the universe, I've outgrown this. I no longer live from my wounds. I choose peace. Aquarius, the real battle isn't with the person arguing with you. It's with the version of you that still thinks it needs to defend, control, or react. This is your chance to choose maturity over mayhem, to choose evolution over ego. Because remember, this test isn't about them, it's about you. It's about who you become when the storm hits. Can you stay calm? Can you observe the chaos and not absorb it? Can you remain in your truth, even when the energy around you feels like it's trying to pull you down? If the answer is yes, then you're ready for the next level. You're not just reacting anymore, you're responding as your evolved self. That's the key to passing this first test. Emotional neutrality isn't apathy, it's spiritual strength. You are not who you used to be. And this week, the universe needs to see that, not in your words, in your vibration. Now we come to the second spiritual attack. And Aquarius, this one is far more dangerous, because unlike the first, it doesn't come at you with anger. It comes with a smile. You see, not all attacks look like conflict. Some look like people who say, "Can you help me one more time? You're the only one who understands me. I'm lost without your energy." These are not just emotionally needy people. These are energy vampires. And from June 6th to June 9th, they will come out of nowhere. Friends, family, lovers, co-workers, they will suddenly need you, urgently. They'll pull at your time, your heart, your empathy, and worst of all, they'll disguise it as love. But make no mistake, this is a spiritual ambush. Aquarius, your aura is bright right now. You're ascending, evolving, breaking out of old cycles. And that makes you a target for people who are not doing the work. These vampires don't want to see you rise, because if you evolve, they lose control. So what do? They guilt trip you. They dump their drama on you. They stir up chaos right when you find peace. This is not random. It's a test of your boundaries. The universe is watching and asking, will you keep rescuing everyone? Or will you finally rescue yourself? Aquarius, you are a healer by nature. You are intuitive, emotionally intelligent, and deeply empathetic. But your gift becomes a curse when you try to fix people who refuse to heal themselves. This week, you must protect your field. That means saying no, even when it's uncomfortable, letting people be disappointed without shrinking, cutting energetic cords with those who leave you drained. And yes, even if they're family, even if they mean well, because this isn't about being cold or selfish. It's about survival. Aquarius, your soul has work to do, and every time you let someone pull you back into their chaos, You delay your own destiny. You cannot pour into others if your cup is empty. You cannot rise while carrying everyone else's baggage. Say it out loud. I am not your battery. I am not your emotional crutch. I protect my energy with love and power. Because when you choose you, the right people will understand, and the wrong ones, they'll fall away. Let them. Because every no you say to someone draining you is a yes to your higher self, a yes to your future, a yes to finally breaking free. And now comes the final and most powerful test. Not outside of you, not from others, but from within. This is the mind trap. Between June 8th and June 9th, you may feel a sudden heaviness, a strange cloud descending on your thoughts. Not fear, not anger, but something deeper, doubt, intense self-doubt, insecurities you thought were long gone. That sneaky little voice whispering, "You're not ready. You'll mess it up again." Who do you think you are? Aquarius, hear this clearly. That voice is not yours. That's the karmic residue, the energetic fingerprint of past failures, old trauma, and ancestral fear trying to pull you back. And this time, it's not coming through people. It's happening in silence, when you're alone, when you're lying in bed at 2 a.m., when no one's texting you back, when you stare at your dreams and suddenly feel small. This is the most dangerous test of all, because no one sees it. No one knows you're spiraling. It's just you and your own mind. But here's the truth. The darkness doesn't want you to know. You are not the voice of fear. You are not the voice of self-doubt. You are the observer, the light bearer. Aquarius, you must fight back, not with force, but with truth. When the thoughts come, speak out loud. I am ready. I am chosen. I am aligned. These are not affirmations. These are commands to the universe. They slice through karmic illusion like a sword. Because when you speak truth with conviction, the shadows scatter. The doubt loses its grip, and the karmic trap, it breaks. Remember, this test is the final boss before your breakthrough. If you give in now, if you believe the lie that you're not good enough, you may delay your destiny. But if you anchor your identity, if you claim who you are, without apology, without shrinking, then the path clears, your timeline realigns, and all the blessings you've been waiting for, they find you. Aquarius, this isn't just mindset work. This is spiritual survival. Don't let the ghost of your past rob the light of your future. You've come too far. You've healed too much. You've outgrown too many versions of yourself to go back now. This is it. Say it now. Let the universe hear you. I am ready. I am chosen. I am aligned. Say it again. Anchor it. Believe it. And watch how fast the test begins to fade. Because once you reclaim your power, nothing can stop you from rising. Let's be real for a moment, Aquarius. Let's strip away the spiritual fluff and talk truth. Because this moment, June 6th to June 9th, isn't just another cosmic update. It's a divine checkpoint. And what you do in these 4 days will echo for 8 years. So let's ask the hard question. What happens if you ignore the signs? What happens if you fall into the trap? What happens if you fail the test? The answer? You repeat. You start attracting the same painful relationships, the same financial limitations, the same emotional triggers. It's like spiritual déjà vu, except this time, it's not a lesson. It's a loop. You'll feel it instantly. A heaviness, a spiritual block, an inner voice that says, I was so close, and I blew it. You may notice doors closing that were just about to open, people pulling away without reason. A sense of emotional numbness. like your light dimmed overnight. That's not punishment. That's the energy of a soul who paused its own upgrade. Because here's the truth. The next karmic doorway this powerful won't return until 2033. That's nearly a decade. 10 years of wondering, doubting, repeating the same cycles until the universe decides to test you again. Aquarius, this isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to awaken you. Because if you're watching this video, it's not by chance. You've been chosen. You're ready. But the universe needs action, not just intention. It needs to see you set the boundary. Speak the truth. Walk away. Say no. Choose yourself. And if you do, everything changes. The path clears. Blocks dissolve. People aligned with your higher timeline suddenly appear. Synchronicities explode. Your bank account shifts. Your love life evolves. Your soul contracts. That energetic document that outlines your life purpose, it gets updated, and you finally start living not from survival, but from alignment. Aquarius, this is your upgrade moment. Imagine waking up and actually feeling clear. Imagine knowing, not hoping, not guessing, that you're on the right track. That's the reward the universe is offering, but only if you pass the test. Only if you claim your evolution. This is the turning point. Will you ascend or stay stuck? The choice is yours. Aquarius, if this message has stirred something deep in your soul, if your heart is racing, if your spirit whispered, "This was for me," then don't just listen. A CT, because energy is not anchored through thought, it's anchored through intention. And the fastest way to shift your vibration right now is to speak your truth into the universe. So here's your challenge. Comment this 11 times below. Not 3, not 5, but 11. To lock in the transformation. I am being tested. I will pass. I am chosen. Don't just type it. Feel it. Say it out loud. Let your fingers become lightning. Let your words become spells. Let the universe know you are ready. Every time you post that comment, you're sending a signal to the spiritual realm that says, "I'm no longer hiding. I accept the test. I rise into my destiny." And if you haven't already, tap that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Because after June 9th, the next karmic wave hits, and only those who pass this test will be prepared for what comes next. Aquarius, this is your moment. Let the universe hear your voice. Aquarius, you've just uncovered the 3 spiritual attacks meant to block your destiny. And now, your next move determines everything. Because when you pass the test, the reward activates. The universe doesn't test you to punish you, it tests you to prepare you. So what comes next? The miracle. Your next video holds the keys to that reward. Aquarius, these 5 lucky numbers between June 10th to 17th will make you a millionaire. These numbers weren't chosen by chance. They were encoded into your timeline the moment you agreed to rise. And now that you've faced your inner demons, the portal to abundance is opening. But don't wait. The numbers are aligned for a limited window, and if you miss it, the opportunity disappears. You've passed the spiritual test. Now it's time for the financial blessing. Watch it next. Lock it in. Align your energy. Aquarius, you were never meant to stay small. You were meant to rise. You were meant to evolve. And now, the universe is waiting to reward your courage. Don't stop now. Click the next video. Your destiny is waiting.